family, 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 ShaSha&Family. Okay, so what's up, you guys? This is ShaSha&Family. As you can see, I have a couple of wigs, 3 of them to be exact, but I'm only going to be bleaching 2 because one of them did not look like it was in good state. So what you'll be needing is your W2 bleach. I got a 40 developer. She used the Vivid Red by Cream of Nature. I really didn't use. Well, I used it, but I had to reuse something else because I didn't like the way it came out. It was just something that she was trying. I'm turning the wig from black to red. And as you can see, this is going to be a very long video, very stressful. You're going to see me with a different hairstyle. You're going to see me with my lashes off. You're going to see me with a different scarf. Because this process is actually going to be 3 days, which could have been 1 day. But it's going to be 3 days because I work, I do other things. And yes, I have a life, I have family. So as you can see, I'm pouring my W2 in that bowl. Please use a bowl that you're never going to use again. And that's what I'm going to be doing. At this point, I don't know why the video started going in slow motion and slowing down. I guess he actually wanted y'all to see what was going on. But, and that was my reason for doing a voiceover on this part because I wasn't going to do one at first. But yeah, I put a lot of powder in there and I mixed the developer, and when it mixed, oh my God, and it sits for a minute, it gets to foam when it all comes together. And I just don't know what was really going on at the moment. So I'm going to basically skip through this part, but basically I just wanted you guys to see that you do your W2 first in a mixing bowl and then you put your developer in. You can use the volumes you want. I use the 40, it bleach quicker. Different volumes is for different things, so it depends on how fast do you want the process to turn. And this is to bleach the hair blonde to get it a light texture. It's not for you to color. This is not even the color part. This is just to bleach the hair. So yes, I'm gonna forward through this part. You see that developer over there? I'm gonna pour some of that 40 developer in and mix it together. And at this point, I will skip over to the next part because as you can see, the video is going in very, very slow motion, and I don't want to do that. This be making the video too long, and we need to get to the point. So let me just show you me pouring it in. Pour a nice amount that you think it should be. It shouldn't be a real thick, consistent. It should be not too liquidy, but liquid. So that's me pouring in as much as I think I need. You can add on as you go. So, yo. I want to do it on my head. This what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get my head. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, I'm just waiting for this part to bleach. The back has very much turned brown. I'm just waiting for all this texture right here. Look at this bag. A mess, stuff everywhere. But I think the color gonna come out so pretty. I just need this to I need this to get red. All of it to get red. So I'm gonna sit her to the side. Take this whole entire wig off. Set it to the side. Put this one on. Over it. Over it. And get ready to bleach her. She's already red at the top.
Hey guys.
But not at the bottom or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all the rest of these. Or this wig.
what you gonna do with the rest of it?
Use all of these, yes. Use all of these. Yes, use all of this to bleach this wig. This wig is not full as the other wig. Should be quicker. And yes, it's mixing great already. And we're gonna keep stirring till it get foam. And I'm gonna come back after I apply these wigs. Yep. Okay.
So
Once again, she used Creamer Nature, and I use Adore, but we're gonna go ahead and bust all three of these open because she want a red. So we're gonna clip, clip, and clip. Close your eyes. Unscrew all the tops on them.
I didn't know they was red. But when you like
We're
on
gonna
the
put
top,
the
you
red
can
into
tell it's red.
We're gonna remove
Look
these
like
bob
a-
shape. Remove them. Pour it in each one.
Wow. Super duper cool.
Pour it in each one. Put the tops back on them. Make sure you're wearing gloves because you need your finger on the tip of here to shake and mix it real good. Shake, mix real good. They will start coming back up, so hold the tip. We're gonna leave these right here. Get your hot water. Pour your hot water into your bowl. I gotta be very careful because the thing didn't move out the way. As you can see, she's like a honey blonde or whatever. Take your dye. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, honey. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. Let me see. Make sure you stir it. You want to make sure you get all of it in there. Let me see.
Whoa. Ooh, I hope this turned out cool. Cute.
We no longer beat his head. It's not ready yet. Uh-oh. We want it actually red. Oh shoot. I'm making a big mess.
You need this black paper on here.
Okay. That is gonna get very red. We're gonna take these, do these. We want it extremely red. I wish you would have just used the door. see a few red spots on her hair? Can you see it?
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm making a big mess. Where's the other one? I'm gonna squeeze it all in.
But we got all of his dishes like blood.
It's okay, I got a sweet mop. Everything. I'm not a professional, but I do know what I'm doing. As you can see, my water is
Boiling. It's really hot.
I see red now.
Hopefully you give us a good.
So basically, once you stir it up, get all the red mixed everywhere. And the hot water.
It's basically red. Ooh, that hurt the red.
And we're gonna take this,
Dive it in there.
dip her in.
In there.
I need a bigger bowl. Go give me that other big red bowl over there.
Okay.
Cause I gotta see her out. I gotta see this whole thing in there.
Wow. This is the bigger.
Yep.
Nice.
So she's getting a bigger bowl for me.
It's giant.
Now we got more room.
And
See, it's
This
turning
one
red.
is
Basically, what we're gonna do
tiny.
is dip that whole baby in there. Dip her in there, honey. Dip her in there. Get her red.
Get her red. She is pretty red. Whoa. So y'all have a blow dryer to get it ready. Cause I know this gonna leave.
Keep dipping her. Make sure you get through all those pieces and parts.
That you got. Ooh.
I think she wanted to read it in these.
But it's okay. Cause this
She
how it
used
comes.
cream of nature though.
What is cream? This literally looks like fake blood.
She like, I want to read. I want to read.
So what you ask for is what you gonna get. Because my mama is a hairstylist and she know how to do hair. So if you need your hair to get slayed, come to my mom here.
It looks dark right now. But yeah. We're gonna come back after I let this sit for a minute, then I'm gonna dip her other one.
So let's get into it.
So basically, I came back the next day. Her color wasn't giving what it needed to be gave. I even threw a little extra red on her, but I said no. We need the We threw away her bottles and we're redoing it again. This hair is in a good state to be re-bleached if you know what you're doing. So we got a medium size big bottle this time and a small box of W2, and I had my teenage daughter to help me this time. And I'm also teaching her as well how to bleach. So she's going to help me apply and bleach this thing once again to get it a better color. And we're using what I prefer now, and that is the red Adore. And I guarantee you it's gonna look much better. As you can see, my hairstyle's completely changed. This is a new day. I changed hairstyles, and we're about to get into it because it still had black spots. And that's the thing where you're mixing. Make sure you mix it and stir it real good so it won't have any black blotches. That was really not the case in this situation. It's burgundy and she still was going for a red. The color she gave me was like a vivid red or something. And it just wasn't, y'all see it not, period. But yeah, it just wasn't giving the red that I knew that she really wanted. So she went ahead and agreed with me and was like, yeah, well, just do your thing. I just wanted red. I love the red that I can see that it's becoming. Keep in mind that these were jet black wigs that I turned a new color. So she's right now bleaching, mixing the bleach. I told her to do it as small pieces instead of the big bowl. So we're doing it like this now. We're adding a little bit at a time, and I'm just making sure that she has it at the right consistent that it needs to be. So like I said, if you need any more developer to make it more liquidy, then this is what you need to do to give it a great consistent and have it to look better. I told her to move her fountain things out the way because this stuff gets everywhere and it's just not good for you. Wear gloves, wear a mask, even wear eye shield if that's what you need. And now that is the consistent we want. Not too liquidy, not too thick, but like just right. So basically she's gonna go in. I'm telling her part by part to get it and to take it in and do a piece by piece to we're gonna try this again to get a better look, to get a more redder. We're still gonna do the water technique, but again we're using a different color brand that I chose to make the wigs come out better. She has her brush, she has everything she needs to go in and make sure that she gets parts and don't miss. And really with red color, even if you bleach a wig and it has just a tiny few darker spots than other, all of it don't turn completely blonde, that is totally okay because it still will all blend in and turn red. So no problem. Now she's getting at the roots, applying it. She's doing a very good job. I know y'all have seen her on a couple of my other videos. That's my assistant. I teaches her everything that I know so she can be very good and great at this in the future. And she'll be booking and doing her own clients. So yeah, she's applying the bleach to the hair now so we can get this hair up and going in a better look. And I'm also making sure that she gets under it because you most definitely can miss some spots if you don't get under it. And then I noticed how it's getting on my hands, so I'm like, okay, let me put on some gloves too. So I'm also as well going to be putting on gloves since I'm holding the head. And we don't have the mannequin on the little hair stand that locks to the table to make it stay. So, yeah.
The baby said F her. I thought she said the F word. You gotta use it to hurry. Oh my God.
What a boxer. Where you go? The bucket. Where the bucket go?
So you can read it out loud. We ain't gonna show every piece being dyed, but we most definitely gonna show this first. You'll get on there. You ain't gotta go on the dirt. You need to go on the back at the top where it's thick. This stuff is bleaching as we speak, so you gotta roll. Yeah, bring it down. Okay. Get that up. Next piece.
Not that hard of a process.
We'll come back
It would be easy.
when we're more at the top of the head.
Basically.
As you can see, both wigs are sitting and waiting. Process. Okay, you guys, so basically I'm back. I put a little water in here. It has to be boiling hot, so I'm about to pour a little more in here. As you can see, this water is boiling hot. I don't want to overdo it with too much water. Okay. Okay, so once you have your water, you will apply your dye.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's enough. Thanks. Oh, it's gonna be quick.
So tell old Rufus about yourself.
My name is Ingrid.
Oh, Kanegra. Such a beautiful name rolls off the tongue. I love it.
Please don't say
I really need to have my gloves back on.
You want some kids, you want? You want to hold a little book?
no, thank you.
So I can dip it in the bottle.
So I can have it.
Okay,
So why don't you just pop
let's just get these gloves on. Make sure you have gloves on. They'll stain your nails, your table, everything.
It's not too early, baby. It's 2022. Things move fast nowadays.
And plus you're gonna wanna move it around. Cause let me show you. The dye is just sitting in there. So there will be your reason for stirring the thing and making sure you mix very, very good. So make sure, cause you don't want like just spots sitting in your hair at all. Oh my gosh. I'm just tearing holes in these. I already used these gloves. I use it to bleach. I use it to wash the hair, like rinse the thing out, and then now I'm using it for the color, so I know they ready to tear. So I'm just putting a little hot water in this to get all the color, because we need all the color up out of here. We want all of the color up out of here. Okay. And what we gonna do is we gonna stir this. You can use a spatula, use whatever you need. As you can see, it's turning so dark. And that's what we going for, some red hair. Okay, so I'm gonna stir these real good before adding my next coloring. The TV loud in the background. They turn their TV down. This is my daughter, a 7-year-old. She's watching TV. As you can see, it's bleaching her container. But we're gonna make sure this is right. I know I was showing that my daughter was helping me at the beginning of the video, y'all see where I turned the hair from black to red, but I wanted it a little more redder. So I had my daughter do it this time, and I paid her because I really didn't want to deal with the the bleacher process. The got to be, I was about to say got to be, the developer and the W2. It's just too much. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like, this stuff be too much. So, I didn't want to deal with it. Okay. We got to really stir this to make sure that it's mixed in. We don't want no blotches. None of the inner. Okay? Okay? Then we're going to go in with this color. The new bottle. We're going to pour this in as well. I don't know why I be looking orange. This most definitely red. This is a ruby red. At first, I use crimson or whatever, so I'm coming back for a darker red. And again, we want every piece of the color in here. So, yes, want to make sure we get this in. And once again, like I told you, we're going to dip it in here to get some of the water. We're going to shake it up. The TV too loud still. And we're going to pour the rest of it in there. We want every drop. Now, I did already bleach the wigs, but again, I wanted it a more vibrant and better looking red color. So that is why we repeated the process and did it over. I think that the hair was some very good hair, and it was okay to be re-bleached, but not too much. So you guys seen the bleach in the video, and you probably looked at like, well, there wasn't a lot of bleach on there, but I had already bleached it before, so I really just went in and touched up and got a few spots that I felt like it really needed it in, mostly like the darker pieces. So this should just come out perfect. The red should be better. The color should be better. Everything should be great. This thing is hot. It's still the steam is still coming out. It is hot. So we're mixing this good. Because once again, we don't want any of the dye just sitting in there. So we're going to mix it in very good. We want it to be in there all the way. Y'all see those red drips? Yes. Okay. Now, if you already have a wig or tracks or whatever, you just go ahead and lay the whole thing in there. Here's wig 1. See, we need red. We're going to dip just a little of it. And look at that red. Yes. We're going to dip both of them. Look at the red. Yes. That's the red we're going for. So, we're going to go ahead and just lay this whole thing in there. Both of them. This real hot right here. And so, this my niece, y'all. Yeah, so basically, I just put the whole wigs in there, and I'm just gonna let them sit for a minute. Pull them out, and I'll be back to show you the aftermath. Stop it. You pushed it twice then. So as you can see, I have washed the hair, shampooed it out, cleaned it, This is the red that I was going for. For some reason it looks orange sometimes. But what you'll want to do is shampoo it and condition it to give it a good, a good state there. You want the hair nice and soft. This is some Jamaican castor oil growth conditioner. I also use Pantene and some other kind of conditioner because I want to condition real good. So, yeah. And that's what we did. So basically you'll want these to dry overnight. So I will be back. Danielle, come on. I'll most definitely be back with the finished look. Hurry up. My phone paused. I'll be back with the finished look. You can pause it then. And the big reveal for the wig.